Tell us where we are right now.
We're in my office, which is a mess, as it always is, because I'm not here enough to clean it up. I'm always bringing new stuff in. And that's my microphone with my initials. Comes from Blows Me Away Productions. And Cyndi Lauper laminate. And all my harps. I keep them in these Ziplocs to kind of help keep the dust and dirt out of them. These are Seidel harmonicas. That's the brand I play. Seidel is older than Hohner. It's the oldest harmonica company in the world. And they make the best harmonica in the world. They still make them by hand, one by one. Now these are different, kind of like prototypes or something. I was at Hohner in Germany, and this guy named Tommy Riley, who's like a real respected chromatic player. He's passed on now, but he was taking me around all the offices in Hohner, and he told this lady, "Get out that box of all those old harmonicas you got back there," and he wasn't supposed to do this, but they couldn't stop him because he was like so famous and well respected by them. He started looking through there, and he'd say, "Charlie, you like this one?" I'd say, "Yeah." He said, "Hey, sure, take that with you." And then he just kept handing me harmonicas. Do you see the lady like, "You can't do this," you know? There's my old guitar, one of them. This is This is a Gibson made at the factory in Memphis, and this color blue, they call it Beale Street blue, and it's in a different tuning. That's John Rencher. We used to play on the streets together. He was a one-arm harmonica player. He was from Clarksdale.
Now, what's this photo here? This old.
That's my uncle Archie Stevens. He had a one-man band, and that's him and all his contraptions. He played all those instruments, and he would travel. He told me that he would follow the harvest, as he put it, and he would play for the people getting out of the fields and for tips and things. These are my dad's bayonets from the Second World War. Those are my mom's paintings. She painted of Mississippi, and someday I hope to frame them and get them up. There's another. That's a painting. That's where I grew up in Memphis. That's it. She painted. Now all these CDs on the floor, they're like, one is a pile of blues, and there's a pile of gospel, and a pile of hillbilly, and a pile of rockabilly, and I use those to put together my radio show called Charlie's Back Room, which is every Sunday at 11 a.m. West Coast time on KRSH.
So tell us about that radio show.
Well, it's not just blues. It's just all things that probably you would never, ever hear, maybe in your whole life, that I happen to have, that I think are pretty cool. And I just want to share them with people. And it's music from all over the world and America, too. It's all roots music. It's all music that I consider comes from the heart. Gypsy music. Anything that moves me, that I think has substance to it, I want to share it with people. So that's what my show is about. There's no fret, so it's like playing a slide. I even played it, some of this in that pig hunt movie, or the fireside scene. And it looks like a bone bridge, and he couldn't speak English, and I couldn't speak Portuguese, so I don't know what to tell you about it, but I like it.
It sounds great.
Yeah. Maybe I'll put a pickup on it someday and take it on the road with me. These are all my blues awards. There's 24 of them. They used to look like that with the W.C. Handy statue, then they became this big note. Now they're like the guy with the guitar. That plaque there is the Howlin' Wolf Award. It's given to people who left the South and did okay.
What year did you leave Memphis?
62. The first job I got was a driver for an exterminator, which was good because we drove all over town and I learned the whole city right away. And that's where I would see signs and windows, saying like Muddy Waters tonight and stuff like that. And that's when I discovered the whole blues scene, was driving all over Chicago with this exterminator. If it hadn't been for him, I don't know if I would have. I didn't know where Muddy Waters played or lived or Howlin' Wolf. I didn't have a clue. And so that was very fortunate. It was just the job I needed to find what I was looking for. I didn't know I was looking for it. Well, this is pretty good, the Blues Hall of Fame.
And they just gave you that, huh?
Yeah, they did.
Well, you're in mighty good company.
Yeah, it's a nice thing. And I appreciate it.